Today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to tell you my story, what inspired me to want to become a health and life coach. I get asked that a lot, and any coach you ask, you're going to get a different story from everybody. For me, it was through personal experiences. In May of 2020, right smack in the middle of COVID, or towards the beginning, I think it was, I lost my job, which pretty much ended a 30-year career in facilities management. And at the same time, I also started dealing with some pretty weird health issues. Thing that really scared me was I'm an artist, and I started dealing with these weird issues with my vision, such as this like tunnel vision, like I was looking through a bright white kaleidoscope. If you ever experience that more than once or twice, take it seriously. I hadn't been to my doctor for a year and a half. I know that's bad, but my reasoning was, every time I went, I came home with a new prescription, and I was tired of stacking up pills. Dumb, I know, but still, that was my reasoning behind that. At that time, I weighed about 260 pounds. I was a hopeless sugar addict. I had the worst diet you can possibly imagine. Pretty much almost lived on, fast food, loved Mexican food. Anyway, when my eyes started acting weird, that's when I started getting a little bit scared. So I made my doctor's appointment. October 2020, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, stage 3 kidney disease, and pretty close to stage 4, which would have meant dialysis and probably going on a kidney transplant list. Plus I had a host of other issues: high blood pressure, acid reflux disease, fatty liver, and dealt with gout on occasion. That's such an awful word, gout. I've got gout. It sounds like something an old man would cough up. Anyway, so I was pretty sick. And the funny thing, interesting thing about diabetes and these things is, you can have it, you can be sick and not know it. By the time I started experiencing symptoms, I was in the extreme zone, and that's a bad place to be. So I had to make a decision. I had two options. I could not do anything and live a short, miserable life, probably wired to a machine for a while and then gone. Or I could see what I could do about turning my health around, and that's what I opted to do. I didn't understand diabetes. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know anything about kidney disease. I didn't really know anything about weight loss or anything like that. I just knew I had to do what I could. So I spent quite a bit of time educating myself on what exactly type 2 diabetes, and I quickly learned that for me to reverse the kidney disease, which any doctor or anything you read will tell you cannot be done, okay? But for whatever reason, there was something inside me that just refused to accept that. And I just wouldn't accept that. So I knew that for me to get rid of the kidney disease, I had to get rid of the diabetes first. And I also started learning that, this body was designed to heal itself. If you give it the right tools to work with, meaning nutrition, some exercise, your body, for the most part. Now, I'm not talking to people here who are dealing with cancer, or maybe I might be, but I'm not authority on that. So please don't say I'm lumping everybody into this. There are probably some exceptions. For me, I learned that if I could feed my body right and if I could work it right, that hopefully it would heal itself. I was in that hope stage, So one of the first things I did was attack my sugar intake. And I sat down and calculated I was consuming somewhere in the neighborhood of 85 to 90 teaspoons of sugar per day, okay? And not only does that cause weight gain, but, what it does to the cardiovascular system is just nasty. Look it up sometime. So I went, real hardcore aggressive into this. Obviously, I had some pretty good motivation, and by December, 3 months later, my A1C had lowered from 12, which was when I started, down to about 7.1. And the EGFR in my kidneys had raised into the stage 2 phase, I believe it was, something like that. So it was a significant improvement there. Plus, by that point, I think I had lost about 30 pounds. So, the feeling was amazing. I was going in the right direction. The best news I got, though, came in February or March of 2021. My A1C was 5.7. And for you who are not sure, for a type 2 diabetic, your A1C should be 5.7 or lower, not higher. So I was out of the type 2 diabetes range now. But the better news is on my kidney disease had gone from an EGFR of 38, which is the number that determines how well your kidneys are functioning. 38 is very bad. That's stage 3. Had gone from 38 up to about 85. Okay, we should be 60 or higher. And I was at 85. And my doctor was so baffled by this, he actually did the test twice because he thought something went wrong. And then when it came back the same, he literally spent about an hour and a half with me talking, asking me how I did this and all that, because he's never had a patient. He's had patients reverse the type 2 diabetes, but not kidney disease. And so I talked about it. But during this conversation, it just started clicking in me that, I know too much now not to do something with this experience. I had it for a reason. I believe that. And while 2020 was a bad year for me, it really turned out maybe to be the best year of my life. It saved my life, that's for sure. Because if I had not done anything, there's a good chance I may not even be here right now. So that was about March of 2021. In May, my wife had forwarded me I think it was an advertisement or something from the Health Coach Institute talking about becoming a health and life coach, which I'd never even heard of. In fact, I was like, what? My vision of a health coach was kind of like a cheerleader, somebody that stands there with pom-poms telling us, you can do it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, at first, I couldn't see myself doing that. But as I read and watched some videos and stuff, I realized there was something in me that said, that's it. That's what you need to do with what your experience has brought you to this point. And literally 2 days later, I was signed up. I went through the program. It's a minimum about 6-month program. I did it in 7 months. In December, I was certified. They are an accredited company with, I forget the name of the organization right now, but I am a certified health and life coach now. The best part I will tell you of going through this transformation for me, though, is it's way, and maybe for you too and others, it's way more than just losing some pounds and putting on smaller clothes. Up till about 10 years ago or so, I was a very active photographer, and I started gaining weight, and the health problems started coming up. I loved being in the mountains. I loved hiking and camping and backpacking with my camera gear. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And plus the passion and the drive was just diminishing. And as I started losing the weight and I started getting strong and healthy again, this passion just came back to, I got to get back in the mountains. I got to get my camera out and I've got to do what I used to once love doing. And that's probably the most amazing part of my transformation is how it's changed my life. It's inspired others around me to want to change their lives, and that means everything. So that is what kind of led me to why I'm here right now talking to you. If this resonates with you, and it's maybe hopefully creating a little bit of hope that, wow, if that guy can do it, maybe I can do this too. Whether it's type 2 diabetes or weight loss or stress management, or just kind of feeling stuck in life, and you don't know what your next step is, the direction you want to go. Consider talking to somebody who has been trained to help you identify those areas of where you are stuck and why, and coming up with a plan to help you get past that, because you really deserve to live the life that you dream about. And if that means being thinner and healthier, that's the bigger, skinny versus healthy, right? then that's very important. You should never let that just fall aside and ignore that. So I offer a free consultation, and which is really just a matter of sitting down and talking with you. If you're local, it could be in person, it could be on the phone, it could be in a video chat, which I prefer. But you just kind of get an idea. Okay, so what is the vision for your life, for your health, and figuring out where you are out now, what do you want to accomplish, and coming up with a plan together of how to get you there. It's not about going on a diet. Okay, I did not go on a diet. I made a change in my life, and that's the way I work with people. Okay, if that resonates with you, I would invite you to please contact me. And you can do that through a direct message. You can email me, and I'll put that information up there. You can go to my website at healthcoachart.com, see a little more. I have some fun videos there too. But you have a contact form. You can contact me there, and we'll set up a time where you and I can talk. Okay. So I thank you for your time, and I hope that this stirred something inside you. If anything, just maybe some hope that you can make a change. Everybody has areas in their life that they can improve, right? So anyways, I wish you all the best, and I will see you soon. Bye.